I'm going to give a little background on this little dump truck. Transmission went out of it when I brought a lathe up from southern Colorado, and I was 4 miles from the property here when this transmission went out. I was half a mile or less from the exit to get off the interstate to come here. Anyway, my grandson pulled me in and pulled this truck down here in our bottom area here in our parking area, and it was running at that time. I just had the clutch in to get me here. The transmission was out, had the transfer case in neutral, and it was running fine, and I shut it off. Now that's been just over a year ago when that happened, and in between then and now this thing wouldn't run. Well, come to find out, after me and my son messed with it for quite a while, the fuel relay for the fuel pump in the fuel tank went out. Just sitting here, just went out. I just happened to have another one on another truck here, so I put another fuel relay on it and it started right up. Amazing. So anyway, if any of you have seen one of the videos that I posted about building a dump trailer, I talked about taking this bed off of here and putting on a tandem axle, a tandem dually trailer that I have, and making me a dump trailer out of it. Well, at this point I've decided not to do that. I'm still going to build that dump trailer, but not with this box. I have another hoist and stuff that I'm going to use to build a brand new bed and stuff on it. This bed is basically at the end of life. It's got some rust in the bottom, and I can still repair it, and I'm probably going to, but this truck right now is just more useful to us running. So I picked up a transmission for it, and so I'm going to load it up on this trailer here. It has a metal deck on it, and since I don't have any concrete to work on, that's going to be my shop floor right there. And I took the little Mini X and hooked a strap to these ramps that belong to that trailer and got them over here close to it. Try to save the back as much as possible. And I'm just going to set those ramps up here close to them and put a bar through the holes there to hold the ramps in place. And then I don't have a receiver mount on this trailer, probably the only trailer we have that doesn't. But I'm just going to hook a large sheave block onto the front of this truck and hook the chain to the right side of that trailer over there, and the other part of the chain to that excavator, and use the excavator just to pull it up on here. And the only reason I'm doing it that way is to kind of get a center pull rather than a side pull. The trailer needs to be hooked up to a vehicle in order to do this, so I have something stable to hold the trailer. So here's where it may get tricky. I'm probably going to put a set of ramps that I have on the front wheels of this thing and push this up on those ramps. Tricky part is not toppling anything off the trailer or overshooting the ramps. They've got stops on them. This is a 9,000 pound vehicle. So I'll push them up with the excavator and go little by little, just like I did when I loaded it on the trailer here. Just stop and check things, stop and check things. We'll see what happens. One of the reasons I was being so careful pulling it up here is I wanted to get it as centered on the trailer as possible. And about there. Go just a little bit further ahead, straighten the wheels up, and try to push them up on the ramps. Good thing that's a real beefy, strong trailer. It held the truck pretty good while I was pushing it up on those ramps. Now I'm going to jack the rear end up and put it on jack stands. That ought to be real exciting too. You just don't get enough, do you?